Hello, hope you're well. So, each passing day, it's getting harder to take this world seriously. It's a stage, it's a circus, and it's slowly becoming a joke. Um, so, we need to focus our attention, as I've said, on Christ. We also need to be alert and sober and vigilant to the deception that is taking place. So I'm going to focus today on Zoran Mamdani. Okay, I'm not going to heavily focus on the fact that he's a Muslim. All right, I'm not going to go into his rivalry with Trump or anything like that. I'm going to tell you, as an actor, he was a rapper, and we'll cover some other politicians that came through the world of entertainment before becoming influential in politics. So it's quite comical, really. I only discovered this a few days ago. So I'm going to share my screen. Hey, Esteban. I'm not going to be here too long. I'm actually doing a stream tonight. Somebody contacted me on Twitter, said that they want to basically get to know me more, interview me, and understand how I know what I know. That's going to be tonight, like late. So if you're from the UK, you'll probably be asleep. It's going to be 7 o'clock my time, which is about 6.5 hours away. Emma, much love to you. So I don't know the guy, but it seems legit. So I'm going to do it. Right. Let's look into this guy. Absolutely outrageous. So people have to turn away from everything being a conspiracy and start understanding that this world that we live in, this fallen world, has become an absolute circus. Hey, Joe. All right. And I'll also show you how AI works, how deceptive AI is. I've told you AI is demons at this point. I'm adamant. Not the algorithm is run by demons. Okay? So I typed in Mamdani was an actor. Right? But if you look at the way that AI has responded, it's so misleading. Look, I typed in Mamdani was an actor. AI overview. No. The person you are likely referring to, New York City Mayor-elect Zoran Mamdani, is not primarily an actor. Can somebody give me a woo? I never typed in primarily. So it's adding words to my comment. But has had small roles in films, including a cameo in his mother Marinaire's 2016 movie Queen of Catway. 2016 is when Donald Trump was voted in as the 45th president. His background is in politics, and he has a history as a rapper under the name Mr. Cardamom. So he was an actor. Can somebody give me a woo? He was an actor. So why is it saying no, the person you're likely referring to, New York City Mayor-elect Zoran Mamdani, is not primarily an actor, but then go on to tell us that he is an actor who starred in films, including a cameo in his mother's movie? Okay, so why doesn't it just say, yes, Mamdani was an actor, but he is currently the New York City Mayor-elect? Imagine I stopped doing YouTube, right? And somebody types in, was the illusion a content creator? And it says, no, the person illusion you are referring to, Adam Edwards, is not primarily a content creator. It's like, no, I'm asking, was he? But he did put out over 2,000 videos over a 5-year period. Well, so he was a content creator then. Now look at this, acting roles. Mamdani appeared as an extra in Queen of Catway and is credited as the third assistant director. He also co-wrote a song for the film's soundtrack. Other creative work. Before his political career, which is all acting, Mamdani pursued a rap career, releasing music under the name Mr. Cardamom. Political career, he was elected mayor of New York City in 2025 after serving as a New York State Assembly member. Family connection, look at this. His mother, Mida Nair, is an Oscar-nominated filmmaker. He has joked about his showbiz connections, calling himself a child of showbiz. And people, take these people seriously. They're actors on the world stage, the world that Satan is the god of. Don't get caught up in them. They're performers. He was just at the White House performing. Trump is a performer. Zelensky, we'll go into that later. Smash the like button. I'm only going to be here about 30 minutes. So I was an actor, right? Well, he has an IMDb page. Now remember, this guy was born in Uganda. And he was born on 10/18. And we know Luke 10:18 reveals Satan being cast out of heaven like a lightning bolt. So this guy, guys, nickname Mr. Cardamom, Young Cardamom, is quite ridiculous. Jesus Christ, thank you, amen. Yeah, you're talking about Kamala the wrestler. Wasn't he from Uganda? Yeah, the Ugandan giant. And you've got Zordan Mamdani being born in Uganda, in Kampala, which is like very close to Kamala. And obviously the wrestler who played Kamala, his name was James Arthur Harris, like Kamala Harris. Can somebody give me a woo? And he had a rivalry with Hulk Hogan, who was a huge Trump supporter. Now, this was all about Islam. And obviously Zordan is a Muslim. And that's bringing a lot of divide in New York and the US. Because remember, New York is where 9/11 was. We're told Islamic terrorists were responsible for 9/11. And now, New York's mayor-elect is a devout Muslim. Although he's probably not. He's a Satanist. But he knows by telling everybody he's a Muslim that it's going to bring a lot of division. And like in any good movie, you like drama, don't you guys? Can somebody give me woo? Humanity loves drama, controversy, okay? And these politicians will give you that, especially now in 2025, because all's going to be revealed that they're deceivers. So people are going to be so over politics that they'll bring in the world system where every nation will not have a president or a prime minister. And people are ready for that because pretty much every world leader is seen to be corrupt by its citizens. Just go to the UK, look at Starmer, look at the US with Trump, look at Putin, Zelensky. Okay, I could go on and name all of them ultimately. I haven't coded Chelsea, Barcelona. I looked into Man City, but they're resting the whole team, it seems. They've made 10 changes. I really liked Haaland, but he's on the bench. Hopefully he comes on. Now, anyway, so the fact that is this guy has an IMDb page. Is an actor and a rapper, right? And now he's like, we're supposed to take him seriously. We're supposed to take him seriously. I can. Look, New York City Mayor-elect Zordan Mamdani raises half of $4 million fundraising goal. No, he didn't. the way that they use money at the highest level is just to deceive. This guy's doing nothing but deceiving and being deceived. Can I get an amen? That's all this guy's doing. He is deceiving and being deceived. Now, look, we can build a new kind of politics. Yeah, the NWO is going to be the new kind of politics. And we know your vote doesn't mean anything. It means absolutely nothing. But again, I'm not really getting into that. Now let's go here. Introducing Young Cardamom. Zordon Mamdani's rapper alter ego before becoming New York City mayor. Guys, if you are one of those people that have gone to college, university, studying politics in hope of getting a major influential role in politics, you're not getting one. If this guy can be a rapper and actor and then just become New York City mayor-elect, what does it matter what degree you have? Before taking office, what do you say about movies, guys? Can somebody give me a woo? God bless you all in the chat. You call it box office. And these politicians, they take office. It's box office. It's a show, right? Before taking office, Mamdani recorded multilingual rap under the Cardamom moniker. Key takeaways. Zordon Mamdani's early music as Young Cardamom reflected a blend of Kampala and Queens influences. Rooted in multilingual rap, his songs explore themes of migration, major issue now in the US, identity, another major issue, and diaspora life through a global hip-hop lens. The creative discipline and storytelling in his music informed his later work in politics and community organizing. Before Zordon Mamdani became a prominent left-wing politician and eventually New York City's mayor, he was building a very different kind of platform as a rapper, working under the aliases of Young Cardamom and later Mr. Cardamom. Because when they go by multiple names, it's because they've got multiple demons possessing them. I told you that with Eminem, Slim Shady, Marshall Mathers, the list goes on. There's multiple demons possessing the same individual. Mamdani used music to explore identity, migration, and city life from Kampala to Queens. His compact catalogue from Ugandan street anthems to South Asia diaspora rap traces a clear through line between cultural work and the political storytelling he eventually became known for. The political storytelling. Storytelling. The world is a stage. Mamdani's entry point was a duo formed with his best friend, Ugandan MC Abdul Bah Hussein. It sounds like one of the guys responsible for 9/11. Uses chapati, who has roots in South Sudan. Their debut track, Kanda Chap Chap, uses chapati, an Indian flatbread that has become a Ugandan staple, as a metaphor for being Ugandan with origins elsewhere. In an essay about the song, Mamdani explained that they rap in Nobi, Luganda, Swahili, and English to push back on the idea that people with South Sudanese or Indian backgrounds are not fully Ugandan. So again, he's really pushing race and just identity as general, ethnicity. The single set up their 2016 EP, Sida Mokyalo, a 6-track project, of course 6, whose title translates roughly to No Going Back to the Village. Now, what song, guys, does Donald Trump dance to? The Village People, all right, which is an anthem for the LGBTQ+. And when he's dancing, guys, when he's moving his hands side to side, if you look carefully, it's very obvious what he's implying. Can somebody give me a woo? When he's doing that dance, guys, LGBTQ+ dance, young man, all right, it's clear what he's doing with his hands. It's sexual. Trump must have had so many sexual relations with men, including Bill Clinton. We live in a wicked, fallen, satanic, broken, corrupt world. Released digitally, that EP features songs like Wabulo Nawe and PSV, alongside Shudawat, Shoti Bahu, Askari, and Oblamu. The duo performed material from Sida Mokialo at Ugandan's Yeejees Festival and were nominated for Rookie of the Year. Of course, they were nominated for an award. I have said for years it ain't about talent, it's who you know when it comes to these awards. Rookie of the Year at the inaugural UG Hip Hop Awards later that year. Across the project, they blended local slang, multilingual flows, and references to Kampala nightlife to build a proudly Ugandan rap language rather than copying US radio rap. So, very proud about being Ugandan, right? Well, why don't you stay there? Somebody give me a woo, smash the like button. All right, he's raving on, singing about Uganda, 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 Uganda. All right, calling out the US, and now he's the New York mayor-elect. Right? You think the guy cares about USA when in his songs he's calling out USA and he's glorifying Uganda? Why the heck is that guy the mayor-elect for New York? Because he's a puppet and a satanic one. Look, Mamdani's music soon intersected with his family's film world. Remember, his mother was an Oscar-nominated director. For his mother Mariner's 2016 Disney film, Disney Magic, Black Magic, Queen of Catway, he curated and produced the official soundtrack, working as a music supervisor alongside Linda Cohen. Queen of Catway, remember Queens is in New York, is the New York mayor-elect, right? And it's Disney. I didn't know it was Disney. But it's 2016, guys. Fiona's life changes after she meets Robert Katendi, who teaches her to play chess. All right, Masonic. Black and white board. Life's a game of chess. Under Katenda's guidance, Fiona becomes a top player and sees an opportunity to escape from a life of poverty. Now, he was in this movie, guys. And look, Indian-American filmmaker, this just so happens to be the mother of Zordan. Wait, her first husband's last name's Epstein? Guys, can you all give me a woo? Thank you, Christy. John, Jonathan, much love. Guys, what the heck? Trump is connected to Epstein. Now, Zordan's mother, oh, what the heck, is Mariner, filmmaker, Oscar-nominated filmmaker. Guys, her first spouse was Mitch Epstein. Epstein, what the heck? Mitchell, he's got the hell at the end of his name. Guys, oh my word, I bet this is related to Jeffrey. How have I just found this now? Oh, what the heck? I think they're related. Anybody think they're related? Oh my word, what have I just discovered here? Mitchell Epstein is an American photographer and author. His books include Vietnam, Book of Changes, Family Business, which won the 2004 Krasner Kraus Photography Book Award. Look, they all win awards, guys. They all work together. They all win awards. Mitch Epstein, award winner. Millionaire, award winner. Zoran, award winner. Trump, award winner. They make up these awards and then just give them to each other. And yet, this murder is quite clearly a male. The inverted have broken this down. And don't get caught up in all the race. These people can still be related. Millionaire's first marriage with Epstein, met in Harvard. He was her teacher. Oh my word, guys. Smash the like button, please, before I leave the stream. Millionaire's first marriage with Epstein, met in Harvard. He was her teacher. Epstein. Epstein and Trump here. Trump and Mamdani. Trump's all about releasing the Epstein files. His mother married a guy whose last name was Epstein, who was her teacher, and they went to Harvard. He said how the Harvard... Wait. What did he say? Trump, Harvard. I feel like it was Harvard. I think he said Larry Summers. Oh my word, guys, I'm just doing a live code for you right now. Give me a woo, so I know you're acknowledging this. Larry Summers, guys, who Trump said went to Epstein Island. Education, Harvard University. 27th president of Harvard. From 2001, the year of 9/11. Trump called him out. That he has ties with Epstein. Oh my goodness. And this Epstein was a teacher at Harvard? Mira Nair is an Indian-American filmmaker based out of New York. She's known for her documentaries and feature films, which mostly deal with controversial matters. Mira was born and raised in Rourkela, Odisha. Mira joined Delhi University in 1975. The next year, she moved to Harvard University, where she met the man of her dreams, i.e. her first husband, Mitchell Epstein. Mitchell was Mira's photography teacher at Harvard, and they have been together for 12 years, 8 of them as husband and wife. She married a teacher at Harvard. She took her first class from Epstein back in 1977, and he taught her about the art of photography and the deep meaning that every frame carries. I wonder what she's taking photos of, if you know what I mean. The world's just guys, he looks like Epstein. This guy is absolutely related to Jeffrey. This guy's related to Jeffrey, I'm telling you. They were married 10 years. Some of the best museums feature Epstein's work, such as the Museum of Modern Art, Whitney Museum of American Art, J. Paul Getty Museum, San Francisco Museum of Modern Art, and Tate Modern. So this guy's obviously involved with the occult when they're putting all of his work in these major museums. Isn't he? He's got a lot of influence. He's the author of 17 books. Oh my word. Guys, have any of you ever heard of this guy before? Guys, I'm telling you, they've got to be related. They've got to be related. Anyways, I'm going to end with this. Look at him here. There's your New York mayor-elect. Hey, Trinity. Yeah, there could be a miracle baby. It doesn't make sense that she's pregnant. It's all a joke. Men don't get pregnant. Can I get a woo? Erica's a man. It's impossible that Erica's pregnant. But look, guys, look at that. Mr. Cardamom. Call him that. Don't call him Mayor. Call him Mr. Cardamom. I'm going to leave it there. I've got too many things to do. But if you want, you should start looking into this Epstein guy. I'm telling you, you got to look into this guy if you want to do any research. Married his student, who's the mother of the New York mayor-elect, Zordan. And American Power, Family Business. He's got all these books. He's got all of his artwork in all these museums. He looks like Epstein. Right? And then he studied at Harvard. And then you've got Trump accusing the Harvard president of going to Epstein's island, Larry Summers. '71st United States Secretary of Treasury from 1999 to 2001, the year of 9/11. And then the year of 9/11, he becomes the 27th president of Harvard. Larry Summers, Epstein emails, and the origin of the Great Recession. We're about to go through one to bring in the beast system. Wait, he was born November the 30th, so he has the same birthday as George Bush Sr. And the son was the president during 9/11. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I should be back later to do the live. I'm getting bit by about 20 different mosquitoes here. Can you all hit the like button on your way out? Do me that favor. And I'll try and stream for you later on today. So yeah, the world's a stage, guys. This guy's an actor. All right, he's an actor. He's a deceiver. Don't trust him. Whatever comes out of his mouth. All right, he's an actor. He's given lines. He's told what to say. And obviously, Trump was an actor known for his acting career, which includes numerous cameo appearances in movies and TV shows, hosting the reality series The Apprentice, which that's a name for a Freemason. All right, and producing other shows, being a public figure in acting and producing since the 1980s. And his roles have ranged from playing himself, which he often plays himself, like in The Apprentice, to more serious parts, including winning a Golden Raspberry Award, okay, for the guy who wants the Golden Age for Worst Supporting Actor in Ghosts Can't Do It in 1990. So it's also been in The Fresh Prince, The Little Rascals, Home Alone, okay, The Jeffersons. So he's an actor and he ain't denying it. And now he's the US president, right? So you've got that. Zelensky, he's got his IMDb page. Before entering politics, he was a comedian, actor, screenwriter, film producer, and director. And now we're told that he's running the Ukraine and he's hanging out with Trump. All right? They can't tell you they're all actors, but they are all actors. So, US president, Ukrainian president, two of the nations most talked about in the world right now, their leaders are actors. All right? Now look at these ones. Ronald Reagan, who was the MAGA president before Trump, was an actor before becoming governor of California and the 40th president of the United States. Arnold Schwarzenegger, I'll be back, was a bodybuilder, Terminator, by the way, and I'm going to do an insane stream tomorrow about AI that's going to knock your socks off. Action movie star before serving as the governor of California, all right? Don't forget that Schwarzenegger was the governor of California. Absolutely comical. Clint Eastwood was elected mayor of Carmel, California in 1986. Obviously, he's a famous actor, director. Al Franken was an actor and comedian, known for Saturday Night Live, before becoming a US senator. From Minnesota, Glenda Jackson, a celebrated actress with 2 Academy Awards before being elected to the UK Parliament in 1992, a role she had until 2015. Sonny Bono began as a musician and actor before his political career, first as the mayor of Palm Springs and later as a US congressman. Fred Thompson, formerly Republican US senator from Tennessee, who had an acting career appearing in films like The Hunt for Red October and the TV series Law and Order. Fred Grandy, known for his role on The Love Boat, he later served as a Republican U.S. representative from Iowa. Shirley Temple, a child star who ran for a seat in the California State Senate in 1967. Jesse Ventura, professional wrestler and actor in films such as Predator, became the governor of Minnesota. And he always talks about conspiracy. He's just doing his role, just like Alex Jones and David Icke and Donald Trump, obviously, probably the most famous. They're actors. They are actors on the world's stage. It's not for debate, right? Don't get caught up in it. Do not put your faith in man, in world leaders, all right? Because they're just evil, ultimately. Look, Epstein files, guys, it's all connected. It's unbelievable. And I see it every day. I see it every day, guys. Thank you, John. Thank you very much. I'm so glad I see through all of this now. It's all connected and it's all wicked. Wait. Daredevil? Born Again? Zoran Mandini? Now, I've looked at the Genesis project. I'm going to cover it tomorrow. Obviously, Genesis is the first book of the Bible. It's man being God. In Genesis, we reveal God creating man. With this Genesis project, it's man playing God. Can I get an amen, David? That's all it is. Guys, everything is showing you right now we're in the end of days. I have to go. So thank you all. Take care. I should be going live later. I've got to get ready now to go coach. Do you think Zoran Mamdani Epstein was groomed by the United States government to become mayor of New York? Yeah. Yeah, I do. I think it's all connected. Just shows you your vote doesn't mean anything. They're mocking you. If you want to keep being mocked and you want to call people like me crazy, do it. They'll just laugh in your face. Devil laughs at those who deny the truth. So if you think everything's a conspiracy, then you're just playing into their lies. That's all you're doing. Take care. Thank you for your kind words. Lucas, I'll look into that. I can't now because I've got to go with Bolsonaro. Thanks for sharing it. I'll look into it. So yeah, take care. Much love. The world's a stage. There's only one truth, and it's Jesus Christ, the way, the truth, and the life. Guys, look at this bite on my leg. People probably can't see it. Look how white my leg is. I'm getting bit all over. All right. Take care. Much love. God bless you. God wins.